This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
A woman is dead after a deadly fire in a senior living community in Highland, Illinois last night. Investigators have been working this morning to figure out what caused it. Good evening, I'm Mark Maxwell. Neighbors living at the Highland Villas senior apartments are stunned and saddened at the sudden loss this Christmas Eve. 5 on your side's Annie Krall is live at the scene there where the fire broke out, and she spoke to police and fire crews. Annie?
Well, exactly, Mark. There was a call at about 9:53 last night about a residential fire here on Herzog Lane that was dispatched by the Highland Fire Department, who came out to this area. Unfortunately, there was one person trapped inside of that home who passed away because of the flames. Now, crews were able to quickly enter the structure through the front door, responding within about 5 minutes of getting that first call. Officials have yet to release the woman's name, but she was treated by EMS responders after she was brought outside by the fire department, and she was taken to St. Joseph's Hospital, where she later died due to her injuries. Neighbors tell me in this senior living community for folks typically 55 and older, it's a removed and quiet area, so they were shocked when asked by fire crews to evacuate their houses for about an hour in this cul-de-sac area as first responders tried to put out the blaze.
This area here is fairly new within the last few years. The fortunate thing is these units all have a sprinkler system, which that sprinkler system did activate last night and helped control the fire from that point.
Chief Straub does an amazing job with his people, and it's clear. We've had a few fires lately throughout the year, and every one of them they've handled with the utmost professionalism.
Now, it is still under investigation as to what exactly caused this fire. At 10 o'clock, we'll hear from neighbors in this area about who that woman was and what she meant to their street. Reporting live in Highland, Annie Krall, 5 on your side.
It's looking like a cloudy Christmas Eve tonight, and instead of snow, we're getting showers. Joining Gary Frank here for our Weather First forecast. Gary, all right, Santa Claus looking at the skies tonight. What's he in for?
Yeah, he's got to get above the clouds and get above some of this rain that's settling in. He's also dealing with some pretty decent wind. We've had that throughout the day as we look at Main Street, St. Charles, getting ready for Christmas traditions tonight. It's all lit up, looks nice. And overall, it's going to be dry this evening. I don't think there's any issue. If you want snow, you have to go to this blizzard warning in central Nebraska. That's how close we are to all of this, as they have significant wind and snow on the back edge of this here. But rain on the other side of the state and in central Missouri, and that's what we're dealing with right now. I don't think it impacts us overall tonight, as temperatures are still at 63 degrees. That's over 20 degrees above average, with a southeast breeze at 18 miles an hour. We've had gusts over about 25 to close to 30 miles an hour in St. Charles as well. What we can expect the rest of the evening, it's going to remain mild, but it's still breezy. We're in the low 60s. I don't think our temps change a whole lot with that southeast breeze at 15 to 20 miles an hour, but we're already tracking that rain. Some areas to our south are picking up a few light showers. We're timing that out for us the next several hours, what your Christmas day is going to be looking like and when it finally gets cold.
Homicide detectives are investigating a deadly shooting on Talmadge Avenue in St. Louis. That shooting was captured on a Ring camera. We should warn you, some viewers may find parts of this video disturbing. Police say it happened around 3:15 this morning. They say the victim was shot in the chest. According to the St. Louis Police Department's real-time crime center, the victim has died and that suspect remains at large. 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski will have more on that tonight at 10. And a man is dead after a triple shooting this morning in North St. Louis County. Officers responded to a call reporting that shooting a little before 2:30 in the morning on West Florissant Avenue. Police say a fight broke out inside one of the businesses there and spilled out into the parking lot, where 3 men were shot. All 3 were taken to the hospital. 1 died. 2 others are expected to live. That investigation remains ongoing. And a little less than an hour later, another person was shot, this time near Minnesota Avenue and Potomac Street, right by Gravois Park in St. Louis City. Police say a man was shot in the neck. He was taken to a nearby hospital where he was pronounced dead. The incident is being investigated. Right now, we don't know if police may have a suspect, the name of the victim, or why the shooting happened. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Israeli forces are intensifying military operations as they honor their war dead in the Gaza Strip this weekend. CNN's Rick Damagella has reaction from religious leaders as the conflict tears through the Holy Land.
The Israel-Hamas war casting a shadow of suffering over this year's Christmas. Christmas is supposed to be a time of goodwill to all men and peace on earth.
Bethlehem, revered as the birthplace of Jesus by Christians and also deemed sacred in Judaism and Islam, remains hauntingly silent this holiday. Local leaders limiting festivities to show support for Palestinians amid Israel-Hamas clashes in Gaza. Pope Francis expressing his heartfelt concerns regarding the continued conflict Sunday from Vatican City.
Let us be near our brothers and sisters who are suffering because of war. Let's think of Palestine, Israel, Ukraine.
As Israel expands military ground operations, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu honored at least 10 Israeli soldiers who were killed Saturday.
The war is exacting a very heavy cost from us. However, we have no choice but to continue to fight.
President Biden highlighted his weekend conversation with Netanyahu, emphasizing a discussion on objectives and phases. Netanyahu reaffirming his steadfast commitment for complete victory.
We shall win this war and secure our common values and our common future.
Rick Damigella, 5 on your side.
You can text the word Israel to 314-425-5355 for updates. Coming up, a plea for protection, the latest in former President Donald Trump's election interference case. Plus, a full-time balancing act, why millions of Americans are taking on multiple jobs as we round out the year.